What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Christopher, this better be special.
Wow.
You've been called up to the Lido deck.
Hey.
What's up?
I'll go on a cruise right now. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Friday.
Same.
Everybody good?
What up, though?
Yeah, we're good.
Yes. Who's the more likely AFC North QB to be a starter in 2024? Mason Rudolph or Joe Flacco?
Really? Oh, God. I think Flacco's earned himself a starting gig, don't you think?
In Cleveland?
For their team? You said who's going to be a starter?
No, a starter.
For their team. Or anywhere.
It doesn't say
anywhere.
It doesn't say for your team.
I would say Joe Flacco is going to be a starter somewhere to start the season next year. How is he not? How is he not?
Where's the spot?
I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Mason Rudolph could start for his own team. Probably should have been.
I don't know. Maybe there'll be a team that drafts a rookie quarterback that just needs a bridge. Who's better bridging than this guy? Right now, he's bridging the Cleveland Browns from a completely lost season like the ones the Jets and Vikings are undergoing because of their quarterback's Achilles tendons, and he's bridging it to a damn near Super Bowl run. So I would take that guy.
If Flacco wins a Super Bowl for both Cleveland teams, he's a Hall of Famer.
Dude, both Cleveland teams. Don't disrespect Baltimore fans like that. But I understand what you're saying.
They were the Browns.
I understand what they were, and that's the whole point about Flacco in Baltimore in a divisional playoff weekend is what we call must-see television, as if other divisional games are not. But so I'll say it's Flacco.
All right.
Tune in September.
They're balling.
Or really March, I guess.
Yeah,
what else?
For sure. NFC South team with the best chance to beat the Eagles on Wild Card Weekend. Bucs, Saints, Falcons.
Oh, Bucs.
You watched them play last week.
I did watch them play last week, but they're not playing the Saints. They're playing the Eagles, right?
On Wild Card Weekend.
I would take the Buccaneers in that one. You know, again, I don't think the Bucs are losing in Tampa, and I mean in Carolina. I don't think that's going to happen. And I think I would place them in terms of their best abilities to beat the Eagles. Bucs, who have a ton of people who have played in playoff, games and things of that nature. Not that they're the Saints are off the turnip truck here. But I would take the Bucs over the Saints and the Falcons to beat the Eagles. That's the most likely team with the best chance. And I think they're going to get it. How dare you? What do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know.
And you know what? Jalen Hurts is another one of my children.
I like to say it.
So, okay, what else?
All right, who's more likely to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud or Puka Nacua?
I'll go with Puka Nacua right now. I think this is. I think if Stroud doesn't win this game in Indianapolis, it'll be Nacua. I think the last month where he unfortunately got concussed, and I think that's on the line.
Puka's going to set the rookie
Sunday
receiving
night.
record.
I think he has been consistently brilliant, and C.J. Stroud, unfortunately, in the first couple weeks went 0-2, and then the last month he got hurt. He wasn't out there. And the buzz does matter in this award. Question: who's the third one up there? Who do you put the third one? Does Tank Dell go up there because he was really good for those 10 weeks?
Yeah, good question.
I don't know who's the third one.
Let's see.
Is it Zay Flowers potentially? I mean, Jordan Addison's had some run, had some
Jahmyr
pub.
Gibbs.
Oh yeah, I think that's who it is.
Bijan, who knows?
No, I think Jahmyr Gibbs. I think you nailed it there.
Sam Laporta.
Either one of them.
Lions
Either one of those
Lions
two.
had two good
I
ones.
got you.
Yeah.
But I'll go with Puka right now.
My guy.
And by the way, CJ's got to play big back where he spun it at the combine and put himself on radar screens that clearly didn't make it to Carolina. So, what else?
Underdog this weekend to be the NFC playoff spoiler. Bears or Cardinals?
I'll go Bears. I've got something more to say about it later on in the program. This is big for Justin Fields, brother. If he wants to stay, and he's got a big closing statement opportunity, pal.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to win this game.
To stay?
Correct.
It would help.
It would. Yes, it would help. I would agree with that. But I just don't know, man. And the Cardinals aren't playing this game in Pennsylvania, are they?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so. But.
Take a look at their wins this year. Just weird. The teams that they beat this year. Both teams in Pennsylvania.
Cowboys?
The Cowboys. right?
Yeah.
So
There's only 4 of them.
and I think the Bears are a better team. So and this is a rivalry game, unlike Seattle at Arizona. So I'll go with the Bears in this one. They're playing really well, consistently well for the last 2 months. Eberflus has saved his gig. Eberflus. What else?
Seems like it. Although Adam Schefter's, you never know.
Okay.
What he said the other day.
He said more than 10 potentially.
How about this? I think this could be a really fun game. NFC West backup QB.
Are you really going Wentz
throw for 302
versus Darnold?
tutties. Wentz Darnold.
Get out of here.
This game is going to be awesome.
Can I'm insulted that I'm being asked this question right now. Really?
Why?
Are you out of? I mean,
Two top of the draft picks.
Okay.
Guys who
All right.
could be starters.
Okay.
By the way, who might have to play in the playoffs.
All right.
Because their quarterbacks
I
ahead of
got
them
it.
have injury history.
Understood. I'll go Sam Darnold. What else?
Wow. They could
Dude.
could have been Jet superstars.
Understood.
Either one.
Thank you.
You want me to keep going?
No.
Okay.
I'm finished with that one.
All right.
That one I just didn't like it. What's more likely?
Wow.
Me liking that or not? The answer's not.
That's gonna be a great game.
Okay.
How about quarterback to be in a
They're
new?
locked in at 1, and the Rams are essentially locked in at 6. So, what else?
They're auditioning for gigs next year.
Okay, I got it.
Care about young people's futures, Rich.
Okay.
Come on now. QB to be on a new team next season.
Yes.
AFC West. Russell Wilson or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Russell Wilson and Jimmy Garoppolo both are on new teams next year.
Are they starting next year
Are
somewhere?
they starting next year somewhere? Oh yeah, you're the guy on the right. That's Jimmy Garoppolo right there. He's the New England Patriots starting quarterback to start 2024.
Really?
What's so hot about it? While you break in your new drafted quarterback,
If the
maybe
Pats
in the second round.
If the Pats take a QB at 3 or 4, he's starting. Whoever that person
or the
is.
Pats don't like one of the quarterbacks at 3 and 4, or they think that that's too much of a reach. And there's Jimmy G will be signed already by then. He will already be there by then.
Ooh.
Already be in the building with an opportunity to
Interesting.
know that he's going to be the starting quarterback for them in week 1 after they try to break in either one of the national championship game quarterbacks in the second round that they draft because they don't feel that they're ready.
Are they
or maybe
throwing,
Jaden Daniels isn't ready and Jimmy G's there as the backup.
One of those guys throwing to
Because
Marvin
it ain't going to be
Harrison?
Zappy and it ain't going to be Mac.
No chance.
That's a much more reasonable one than Russell. Where's Russ going to start? In Chicago because they don't think Caleb's ready?
Atlanta?
Atlanta?
Pittsburgh?
I don't think so. Pittsburgh? Get out of town.
He's better than
Get out of town, and I mean
He's
it. To
better
go
than
full
the ones
Steve
they have
Levy.
now.
I'll go Jimmy G. They're both on new teams next
Okay.
season.
All right, a couple
And
more.
if you're asking me
Two
who's
more.
more likely to be a week 1 starter, I'll go Jimmy Garoppolo.
Interesting.
Yeah, what else?
Interesting. All right. What's more likely? Tyreek Hill
I
gets...
even called the place.
Kudos to
And
you.
you can't even argue back because you know. He's like Brian Hoyer 2.0. You can't quit him.
He's much younger and much better.
I know that. And, and by the way, more talented. I get it.
Tyreek Hill gets his 248 yards to set the all-time receiving record, or the Jets and Patriots combine for 248 yards of total offense.
That's a good one.
Because that game is going to be garbage.
Excuse me, sir. I watched Bailey Zappi air it out in Denver. Okay? All right? I'll go Tyreek Hill gets his record.
Am I reading this right?
Why not? You don't think they're going to try for it, too?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't
Well, and I
they?
think
Also
need it.
him
They
to win
also
the game.
need it.
Yeah, to win.
How about
on
him in a
Sunday-
walking
on
boot?
Sunday night.
I think it is more likely that the Jets and Patriots have more than 248 yards. If
Lowest combined
if you're
total
saying
of
that
the
that's
year.
it, if
30.
that's it, it's more likely Tyreek gets the yardage. Because I believe in Bailey Zappi more than you do, pal. Zappy New Year. Is it too late to say
You're
that?
as delusional as I am.
Is it too late to wish you as the zappiest of New Year's?
I'll say it to you in June.
Thank you, sir.
Now I'm ready to move on. All right, last one.
Yes.
Hand over your heart. Who's more likely to have played their final game with their current team after Sunday, Derrick Henry or Bill Belichick?
Ooh.
Wow. I'll go Derrick Henry. I don't think Bill's out, bro.
Again, I'm
I don't
cool.
think
I'm cool.
so.
I'm cool with Bill back as head coach.
How do you tell him you're done as a coach here? He is truly
Well, this
the
year's
greatest.
been awful.
I understand that.
That's why.
It's because of the roster,
And the
which I
last
understand he has a hand
3
in.
years have been pretty
I get
awful.
it. But I'll go with the running back over 30 instead of the GOAT over 70. How does that sound?
Fair.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.